Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good middle of the night, whatever time you may find this video. You are now tuning in to the Eagle Soaring High Channel 2 Fireside Chat with Eagles. I am your host, Minister Antoine Williams, aka Eagles Soaring High, and I am back with another video. Yes, indeed, I am back with another video. Excuse me. I am back with another video. I am excited about being back, and I have uh, an interesting story for you all today. Before we get into that, let me remind you to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, Eagle Soaring High Channel 1, and my second channel, Eagle Soaring High Channel 2, Fireside Chat with Eagles. Yes, we dive right into this video, let me shout out a few content creators, and then we're going to take a break, and then we're going to come back and we're going to dive right into this video. We're going to dive right into this video. Um, let's see. Unique Speaks. Unique Speaks. Always Tam Tam. Evangelist Valerie. Real Talk with Lady D. Evangelist Nancy Perrin. Let's Talk About It with Anita. Danielle Robinson, All of Me 100. Unwind with Teddy. She has another channel that's a second channel called Run and Tell That Too. Run and Tell That Too. Speak with your girl Marcella. Stop by Dear Yvette Says. And her second channel, Judge and Jury with Judge Evie. And Sparkle. Stop by Sparkle's channel and support them. State of Mind with Maurice Bernard. State of Mind with Maurice Bernard. Stop by that channel as well. Well, here we are. On the last 2 weeks, we talked about pastors. Um, Pastors gone wild from the pulpit. Now, today, I told you on the end, if you stayed to the end of last week's video, you know that I gave you a little teaser about today's video, and I told you, I said, come back next week because we're going to be talking about a YouTuber. Oh, yeah, I heard the silence hit the room. The silence filled the room because you all done heard YouTuber and you want to know who Eagles is going to talk about. What YouTuber is Eagle going to be talking about? Yes, in this broadcast, we're going to talk about a YouTuber. And not just a YouTuber, but a heartless YouTuber. As we dive into this video, you're going to find out why I call this video a heartless YouTuber. Stay with me. You got to stay with me all the way to the end. So I have this great um, video for you today about a heartless YouTuber. I want you all to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, Eagle Soaring High, Channel 2, Fireside Chat with Eagles. If you want to know what YouTuber I am about to talk about, stay with me and you will see. All right, we'll be back shortly. We'll be back shortly to dive right into this video. God bless you. I'll see you in a moment. Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. Again, this is the Eagle. This is the Eagles Soaring High Channel 2 Fireside Chat with Eagles. I am your host, Minister Antoine Williams, and aka Eagles Soaring High. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel if you have not done so yet. I would love to have you a part of my Eagles community. So when you come in, if you will, just hit the like button and let me hit the like button and let me know you was here. If you're going out, can you hit the like button as well? Yes, and those of you that's going to catch the replay, if you're coming to catch the replay, when you click on to check the video out, can you hit the like button, whether you're coming in or going out? I would appreciate it. I thank you in advance. I thank all of my supporters. I thank all of you that have supported me over the few years that I've been on and been off and on YouTube. But you all have still been there and you have supported me. And I really, 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 really appreciate that. Um, I don't know the full title of this video, but I'm going to call it Heartless YouTuber. You will see the thumbnail and see the title of it the in the title when the video goes up. But for now, I'm going to um, call it a Heartless YouTuber. Absolutely. I was going through YouTube and I was going through some of their videos and I hit the community wall of shorts, um, and this clipping of this video came up, and I was so I'm gonna be honest with you. The man of God was upset. I was fuming over this video. I had to take a deep breath in and let it out so that I can relax and not be upset. Lord have mercy. So let me tell you, if any time at this moment of this video I just start laughing, that means I'm laughing to keep from going off and flipping out. Because anybody that has a heart, anyone that is a human, that has compassion, that heart is kind, would be upset over this video that I'm going to talk about. So anyway, I'm going to be talking about a heartless YouTuber. I really don't even want to give him no clout or no acknowledgement. Um, because I'm just disgusted with what he did. I don't know if you have heard of a YouTuber on YouTube by the name of Trey Sellers. Trey Sellers. Trey Sellers is a YouTuber, and I'm not really too familiar with him. And After I saw this video, this clipping, I really didn't want to be familiar with him. So let me tell you about it. The video that I saw, it had the title in there. I think he was getting food for a homeless guy. I can't remember, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go find it, and I'm going to put the video. I'm gonna put the clipping of it. I'm gonna put it in my description box. Um, so when the video comes on, I'm like, okay, I'm rock. I'm ready to run and subscribe to his channel. So the video comes on and he's standing there, he's talking and he's telling you about the percentage of homeless folks in his town. And he goes on to say that he wants to be a part of 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 cutting down the homeless rates, things like that. He wanted to be a blessing to the homeless, and he wanted to do something special. So he was saying that he was going to find a homeless person just so that he could bless. So he finds this guy, comes around the corner, and he comes and in between, well, the young the person is there smoking, and I'm a, he's smoking, and this Trey Sellers comes along, and he sees him sitting between the the wall and these dumpsters, and he goes over and he has a conversation with him, and he speaks to him, and he asks him, is he hungry, and would he like something to eat? The homeless guy says, yes, I am hungry and I would like something to eat. And so the young man, he goes, and I'm being very kind by calling him a young man, because I'd really like to call him a little boy and add some things to that, but I'm going to not get in my flesh and let my flesh run me through this video. So the young man, I'm just going to keep at young man. He goes into Wendy's and he orders the food. He orders him a meal, and the meal comes with a sandwich and the fries and the drink. And so he orders it and he gets it and he goes out back to where the homeless guy is, the guy is, and he takes out the sandwich and set it down up on the ground and set it down and put the pop on top of the garbage can and the fries. He sets it up, and then he goes on to continue having a conversation with this young man, this guy. And all the while he's having a conversation with this guy, he grabs the sandwich and he goes on to say something like, I'm hungry too. I'm hungry too, and I need to taste it or something. Something that he said, But the whole thing is he started unraveling the sandwich and he took a bite out of the sandwich. Reach on over, grabbed some fries and popped them in his mouth. And he stands there with this arrogant look on his face and standing there bobbing his head he's the stuff and he's there and he's like, yeah, this is good. This is a good sound. This the attitude and he just sitting there chewing and right there in front of the guy. And then, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. He picks up the fries and the pop and turns around and walks off. At that moment, I wanted to reach through the screen and lay hands on him. Why? Where do we do that at? Where do we have a conversation with a guy that's less fortunate than us, and we tell him that I'm going to go get you some food and goes into the Wendy's and purchase the food and then comes back, set it out and then begin to eat it in front of him and then packs it up, turn around and walks off. Who does that? Who does that? You've got to have a very, very, very dark heart to do that. To promise a person some food and then go get it, eat it in front of them, and walk, pack it up, and walk off and go on about your business. Who go on about your business? Who does that? My pressure went up. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, I know you lying. I know you lying. I know you just didn't. Standing there, sitting there in shock, sitting there, my mouth is standing wide open, eyes all big, eyes all wide. And I'm like, I know you lie. I know you got to be lying. I know, I just know you got to be lying. I know you didn't do that. Oh, I was infuriated. And then I sent the video to my mom, and my mom got upset. And then I started scrolling through the comments on the video, and I'm like, oh my god, they fuming, I'm fuming. I'm like, who does that? Why would you do that? That is the most heartless, coldest, dark-hearted, compassionless thing to do. And then to tell the young man, God bless you. He said, Lord. He says to the young man, God bless you. See, we got to stop playing with folks. We do. We gotta stop playing with folks. We can't be doing that. The nerve, the nerve that a person could do that to someone that was in a position that they could not help themselves. And this is what you do. You promise to go get them food and then you get it, bring it back, you set it out, and you got talking about that you have to taste it. And then you unravel the sandwich and you begin to eat it. Throw some fries in your mouth, grab the popping, pack it up, and walk on. Fortunate that this young man was not the type that was full of rage. He wasn't the type that would grab a bottle and go upside his hands. He wasn't the type that would throw his hands up and not just wave them up in the air, but put his hands on. The man sat there with a disappointed look on his face. Trade sellers, you was wrong for that. And then just out of curiosity, I typed his name in and went to his channel. And there on his channel, he talks about uh, Jesus. He was responding to the comments that was up under the video. Now you do something like that, but you got an attitude. You cussing folks out because they didn't like the video. And if my memory serves me right, I believe that that video went viral. I believe that video went viral as well. And that was something else that upset me. That sent my pressure up because folks can sit and watch foolishness like that, knowing that this young man was wrong, dead wrong. And yet, they shared, subscribed, liked, and all of that until it went viral. And now the world gets to see. And I'm going to go back to me going to his page. And people would watch that and it would go viral. That folks got an enjoyment out of watching this YouTuber, this young man, Trey Sellers, do and pull a stunt like that. And they showed their support. Supported it so much till it hit the roof and went viral. Why? Do we really have some compassionless folks out there that thought it was funny, thought it was hilarious, thought it was a great video? And God help me, I'm now starting to look at this type of craziness and starting to side eye a lot of folks. Not only side eye them, but question their mentality, question their insanity. Because if you enjoyed that watching a young man, young black man, having a conversation with with a young man that was less fortunate than he was, and he promised to go and get him a meal and bring it back. Take it out the bag, set it before him, reach down, grab the sandwich, take a bite out of it, throw fries in his mouth, drink the soda, and grab it all, pack it up, turn around and walk away and leave this young man that's in a position and a place that he's probably didn't want to be in, probably didn't ask to be in, and he walks away. The shock of lack of compassion in this world. It's appalling. It's appalling that they would enjoy this video so much till it goes viral. Disgusting. Disgusting. And so I put his name up in the search bar and I go and see if I can find his page. Excuse me. My throat is really dry today. So I go and try to locate his page and I see that someone does a reaction video to Trey Sellers video. And in the title it says that YouTuber, Heartless YouTuber channel has been canceled. I guess they must have shut that page down and he went and started another one. And it was that one that came up. And on his channel is this video of him responding to the negative comments comments on the video that he did about the homeless guy. I thought I was upset when I saw this video about the homeless guy. But when I saw his reaction video to the comments that had been left was appalling and upsetting even the more. So he makes a video to respond to the video that he did about the homeless guy and the comments. He's responding to this, and camera comes on, and he is just nasty, rude, and disrespectful. He's now on there saying that if you don't like my videos, you could bleep it, bleep, bleep, bleep. You bleep it, bleep, bleep, and he's just got a nasty attitude. He's cussing up a storm, and he's cussing folks out because folks is upset over the video that you did. None of us made the video and put it out there that went viral. You made the video. You did it. Put it out there, and now you upset because folks did not appreciate it. So now you're trying to hold those that left comments and that didn't like what you did in that video. You want to hold us accountable for your video that you did. The one that you did that went viral, that made you look like a complete donkey. Whoo, thank you, Jesus, almost. My God. Made you look like a donkey. Your behavior made you look like a donkey. A donkey. The video. You put the video out there, and that made you look like a donkey. Then you come back to respond to and respond and react to the the comments, and now you looking like a whole donkey. You get on there cutting up, cussing folks out, telling them that if you don't like my content, you can get off my page and don't come back. Which is true. I promise you, trade sellers, this one, Eagle Soaring High, will not be subscribing to your channel. Because you didn't lie. You do some dark stuff. His words, quote unquote, he says the content that I do is dark, explicit, and I forget the other word that he used, but he wasn't lying. He wasn't lying. I figured that since I was on that, I'm going to go back to his reaction video in a moment. I figured that since I was on there, I would run through some of the few videos that he had there. Something is so wrong with this young man. I like to know who hurt him, who broke him, because he's just way out there. He do some dark things. How are you going to go? And I don't believe in this religion, but all that do bless you. Fine. I ain't come to attack or or really talk about this religion, but he did a video where he went into the Church of Scientology. He takes himself down the aisle, go to the stage, snatch the mic, and cuss and cuss and cuss and cuss and say some real harsh, nasty stuff about these folks. Now they sitting in there. Now I don't deal with them, and I don't hang with the school of Scientology. I don't do none of that. But all that do. But what was appalling to me is the fact that you had the audacity to walk in the front door, go through the vestibule, go into their sanctuary, go all the way down the aisle, get up on stage and cuss, like I say. And then you get mad when they come pick you up off your feet, bring you out off of their stage, and drag you outside and put you out of their church. You mad. And now you want to cuss them out and fight. Just dog, just something ain't right. You see him walking into stores with a ferret or something, putting it all over on people's shoulders and putting it in their car. You don't. And then you wonder why folks snap, crackle, and pop and put a bullet in some. I'm not saying that it's right, but come, come on. The stuff that he does is going to get him hurt. It's going to cause him to lose his life, meet his demise. There was another video that he did where he was going around with a gasoline can full of water, pouring it on people's cars. In fact, he was pouring the water on this guy's car, black African American's car, and he sees him and he starts running. The owner of the car runs, and Mr. Sellers is running right behind, acting like he has gasoline and is going to pour it on him. He ran up on, in the same video, he runs up on this Caucasian guy, older gentleman, and he's sitting there pouring water on this man's truck. The man is already his truck going into his truck, and he looks up and he says, "Hey, what you doing?" He acts like he doesn't hear him, and he starts pouring on his truck. The guy goes into his truck, pulls his gun out, and comes back and comes in front of his truck. Now, Mr. Sellers sees that he has a gun, and he pours and runs. And he's yelling as he's running. No, it's a prank. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's water. It's water. It's water. He said, the guy, the guy, he wasn't playing. He was not playing. But he tells he tells the guy he tells him, he said, you for your sake it better be, believe it or believe water. It better be water. He says, because you almost lost your life today. I see, and he admits that he does dark stuff. So let me rewind back and go back to his reaction video to the video that he did about the homeless guy. And so he comes on and he's angry. He's filming. Why is you filming? You do stupid stuff like that, and then you upset because folks is upset because of the. And so he later on, he's in this video. He's rude. He's nasty. I mean, just nasty. He cussing everybody out without a shadow of that. He cussing everybody out. If you don't like my content, you can get the believe it, believe off my page and don't come back. Believe it, believe you believe it. I said, oh. He says, and this way he cussing and all this, and then he said, y'all, you stupid believe it, believes didn't read the description, which where when you see the title that you got up there, what make you think somebody is about to read the description? Because see, we thinking you about to do this wonderful, amazing deed, and you go and do the opposite. And so in the video of him responding to the negative comments, he then goes on to say, you stupid, believe it or not, you should have read the description. It was a prank. What? Oh, what? Oh. Uh, isn't it? I know he didn't say it was a prank. So I played this and my mom could hear. I did say it was a prank. She said, yeah, that's what I. So now I'm doubly pissed. Let me rewind that. I'm doubly upset because you don't go around pranking folks, doing pranks like that. Because number one, doing pranks like that does not make you look good. It don't make It's not a good look for you, but you didn't say it already that you do dark, sexual, oh my good God. Whew. Huh. The few that I seen on his channel, I said, no, the devil is a lie. I rebuke this in the name of Jesus. I was sitting there rebuking, and I had to come off his channel because he got some crazy stuff on there. And I ain't gonna tell you some of the other few videos that I seen, that I had to go back and watch one because I didn't catch what he was doing. It just don't go. Don't subscribe to him. Don't go to his channel, please. Because see, you're gonna be very upset. He's gonna upset you. He gonna have you acting like Jamila Gooden. Come on. Lord have mercy. Remember the video that I did a couple of weeks ago about Jamila Gooden and this other preacher that lost their minds, and she lost her mind and started cussing and threatening the prophetess over something that should have been handled behind the scenes. And then this other one, he just, oh Lord, oh Jesus, help. And this other one I saw in somebody else's video. Um, compilations of videos, and this one just he was had the nerve to use the word I ish, well SHIT, and then stop the musicians and rebuke folks that was appalled, rebuke folks that was that had cringed because he used that word ish, and then tried to justify. Yeah, those. Yeah. This young man will have you make you forget that you were preacher. Let you make you forget that you're a preacher. Make you forget that you're saved. I mean, just let Peter out, and you would just. I wanted to leave him a comment, but I said, no, don't you leave. No, let me stop. Like God said, don't you leave that. Don't you leave no comment there. Don't you leave no comment on that video. That stuff he did. He admits that his stuff is dark. That his stuff is sexual, explicit, and he do some stuff. He wasn't lying. I'm telling you, just do not go to his page. Just stay over here in the saved area. Go to, just don't go to his page. Because when I got off his page, I had to anoint myself because I'm like, what in the devil did I just walk into? Lord have mercy. So he's going off because people don't like his video. He's cussing folks out, telling them they can stay off his page and all this craziness. And then he tells you that it was a prank. And I'm like, you do not prank folks like that. And then he goes on to explain that he knew the guy. Him and his friend knew the guy. And then he goes and exposes the young man. Why couldn't he just say, well, it was a prank? And if y'all don't like it, just don't come to my page, stay off my page or whatever, because it's dark and it's explicit, it's sexual, whatever. Just stay off my page. I'm not your cup of tea. You right, sir. Mr. Trey Sellers, you are absolutely correct. You are not eagle soaring high. Child to fireside chat with the Eagles, cup of tea. I assure I rebukes your type of content. And I was so offended by it that I went and I reported it. I, yeah, because I was highly upset and disgusted by it. And now you telling me it was a prank? You do not pull pranks like that. There's nothing funny about it. There's nothing hilarious about you promising to get a homeless person, someone less fortunate than you, something to eat, and then you go and you set it out before him, pick it up, take a bite off the sandwich, threw some fries in your mouth, washed it down with some pop, then you gathered it all and walked off with the food. You don't do pranks like that. That is not a prank. That is not funny. That's not funny. And while he ranting and raging because don't nobody liked the video. Well, a lot of us didn't, but there was a whole bunch of folks that did because it went viral once again. It went viral. So people liked it. It just wasn't my cup of tea and a whole bunch of others. But then you go on and you expose the young man. Why would you tell your audience that you knew him and you talked to him and he agreed to do this and that he was back there smoking crack? Whose business was that of anybody's of what he was smoking? See, let me, Jesus. Let me talk to some of you YouTubers out here. Let me talk to some of you YouTubers out there. I'm gonna need y'all to get y'all stuff in order. I'm gonna need y'all to calm down and stop doing the most out here, because see, some of this stuff that you all are doing out here is equal to what this YouTuber has done. And let me tell you something, if you're not careful, because you done tapped into that dark side of life, them same spirits and same demons that's got you out here doing this stupid, foolish, donkeyish stuff is gonna get you killed. And I believe that they said that he's about 16 years old now. How? Oh, Jesus. 16, out here pulling pranks like this, dark pranks. It's not funny. Nothing's funny about it. Nothing's entertaining about it. Nothing is hilarious about it. But you out here doing this dark stuff, pulling stuff like that. And if it was a prank, why didn't you put it in the beginning of your video? Because somebody's going to catch you in your video and see you out there in the grocery store touching and rubbing on Caucasian people and running around there with animals and scaring folks and chasing folks, and somebody gonna pull a pistol out. Oh my good God. And then you gonna meet your demise. You need to change, excuse me, the stuff that you do, the content that you do. Because if not, I hate to say it and think it, but you gonna be a statistic of somebody out there that's going to meet their demise. Out here pulling these pranks and stuff that it's not funny. You doing dangerous stuff that's going to get you hurt. And you're doing this stuff, making these videos and getting all these views and stuff on it. But if you're not careful and you cross that wrong line, you are going to write a check that your behind is not going to be able to cash. So you need to stop, because you're going to get yourself hurt and your friend or whoever it is that's running behind you with a camera. You're going to get yourself hurt. And then your people and his people is going to be wearing black, all because of a stupid prank that didn't have to be. So you YouTubers out there, I'm gonna need y'all to get y'all stuff together. I'm gonna need y'all to get y'all stuff together and stop with all this foolishness that y'all doing. Y'all are doing some dark stuff on these streets, doxing people, sending cops to folks' homes, passing out people's home addresses and phone numbers and social security numbers and the jobs numbers. Y'all need to stop. People is not going to play with you about their livelihood. All because y'all on a revenge streak or whatever you want to call it. Pettiness, childish, foolishness. You're going to get hurt. And then you got 16-year-old trade sellers out here doing any and every type of crazy content. And nobody's bothered to tell him, hey, you know what? I get that you like doing pranks, but I don't think we need to do that one. We got to do better. Because the prank that he did was not funny. And you upset with viewers that viewed your stuff, left you some comments. They wanted to know where to come on. They wanted to know where you was and where this happened at. Because they wanted to come and meet you up on the corner. This is sad. Well, we getting ready to go because this video is about to be long and I don't want it to be long. I'm doing actually pretty good. I'm at the 56 mark, 56-minute mark. So by the time that I'm really done and then I'm moving to my outro, it's probably going to be a little long. Reach the hour mark, but yeah. So this has got to stop. Because you got people thinking that you're heartless. And you are, because you pulling stupid pranks like this that's going viral. It's funny how we take sad situations and circumstances, create a video about it, and it goes viral. It's videos like this about the homeless guy, pastors preaching and cussing, threatening folks. All this stuff goes viral, but they shy away from good content. It's sad. But I want to tell Trey sellers, make a change. To stop. Find some new content to do. Leave uh, this dark, sexual stuff that you're doing. Let that go and find another era of content to do. Not because people are going to drag you in your comments up under there, but to save your own life. Make a change. Let me get ready so I can get on up off of here. Uh, I will be back in just a few moments to give you final words and to dismiss and let you go. So stay with me. Again, this is the Eagle Soaring High, Channel 2 Fireside Chat with Eagles. I am your host, Minister Antoine Williams, aka Eagles on High. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Like as you come in or like as you go out. And if you're part of the replay game, hit that like button as you come in or as you go out. Well, thank you. God bless you. I will be right back in a few moments. To give you my final thoughts on this Eagles commentary on world events. I'll be back shortly. God bless you. Well, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. This is the Eagle Soaring High, Channel 2, Fireside Chat with Eagles. Uh, I am your host, Minister Antoine Williams, aka Eagle Soaring High, and we're getting ready to get off of here so that you can enjoy the rest of your day, enjoy the rest of your afternoon, your evening, your midnight hour, whatever time that you may find this video, you'll be able to enjoy the rest of it. We at the hour mark and we're almost done. Well, I pray um, that you all will enjoy this video, that you will enjoy this video as well as the other videos that I have done. I am very serious and 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 really want Mr. Trey Sellers to really make a change before something happens where it's going to be too late for him, not because that the people don't like the video, but because the behavior of him not knowing when to stop and when to quit and move on. But he's doing some making dangerous content, and all I can do is pray for Trey Sellers and hope that he don't become a statistic because of the dark things that he's doing, dark videos that he's doing. It's really crazy. I was very upset over the first video about the homeless guy. Again, I'm going to try to find it and put it down in my description box. So if you want to see the video, I'm gonna try to find it and put it in my description box. Drop the link in there, and then you can go and take a look at it. But the fact that he did this video and then calls it a prank was more upsetting and appalling, because you don't do people like that. We have come to a place and a moment in time where we don't recognize what is good content and what isn't. We a lot of you come and go to the edge of that line, and the stuff that you're doing is dangerous, but you don't go fully over, but it's still dangerous. And what he's doing is he's not only hitting the line, but he's crossing the line and putting himself in some danger and putting himself in harm's way. So if you want to go over and subscribe to his channel, his name is Trey Sellers. But I'm not subscribing to that foolishness, to that darkness. But you as viewers have the right to make your own decision of what you're going to do. You can go over there and subscribe to him if you want, but I'm just not. I can't. I can't with that foolishness. I'm not. I My fear is that I'm going to come onto YouTube and see a video made about him meeting his demise for the foolishness and the games that he's young, 16 years old, playing these crazy games. Um, all I can do is pray for him and pray that he makes a change and that God would touch his heart, because what he's doing is dangerous. I just can't. We're getting ready to go shortly, but I'm going to ask that you come back next week. I've got. I'm going to warn you uh, right now, because I want you to know that I've seen three. I have other um, three other things. Three other um, commentaries I'm going to do for this section, and two of them is the most saddest thing. Will be the saddest content that I've done, and the third one is the most craziest and fearful one that I'm going to do. So I want you to come back next week and tune in because I'm going to be doing commentary on a video that uh, that my mom actually sent me a clip and sent me the video of, and it's heartbreaking. It's a sad thing. And let me say this for all of you on here on TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, all of you. I'm gonna need you all to hear me clearly. I'm not going to get too much into it now because I'm going to get into it next week. Um, but for those of you that's out here on the social media uh, platforms, I'm going to need you all to stop with all these challenges. Stop, especially these challenges that are unsafe. If it's unsafe, don't don't do the challenge and then post it and challenge others to follow the same challenge. Stop it. Because next week I'm going to talk about a young man in that video that did a a challenge that he saw on TikTok, and I believe it was TikTok that he saw it on, that he participated in, and it did not end well for him. It did not end well for him. The results he was supposed to get, he did not get. We've got to stop all these stupid challenges that's dangerous and that will cost us our lives. We've got to stop that. We're going to need to be a little wiser and choose different challenges to do that is less detrimental to your life. If a challenge is going to cause you, or rather make the decision of whether you live or you die, or you live in a state of vegetation, or a challenge that causes wounds or damage or harm to you, that if you survive that challenge that went wrong, the pain and the suffering that you will endure, and the pain and suffering and hurt that your family is going to endure. So come back next week. I'm going to do a video on a 16-year-old young man, 16-year-old teenager. I believe that he is 16 and a football player who participated in a challenge that did not go well, did not turn out the way he expected it to go. And so on next week, I have this is going to be a sad and a touching video on next week. Uh, I'm going to on next week pull the article up and read it to you all. And then the following week, let me not go, but at least for the next 2 weeks, I have two heart-wrenching and heartbreaking stories coming up this week, coming up in the next few weeks of me to upload them and get them, record them and upload them. But tune in next week. Tune in the following week, where I'm going to talk about this 16-year-old teenager male uh, who participated in a TikTok um, challenge, and it went wrong. The whole thing went wrong. But if you're interested, tune in next week and we'll get into that video. Well, God bless you. We're getting ready to go down with my final thoughts, and this video is getting long, so I'm getting ready to get on up off of here. So as I tell you and encourage you to do as I end my videos, is to get ready and fly. Spread your wings and fly. Go ahead, spread your wings and fly. Fly, yes, fly high up in the sky. Fly high now, yes, fly high. High up in the sky. Fly over every negative thing, over every negative situation, over every lie, over every rumor, over every false narrative, over every lie, over every storm, over every trial, over every trick and trap that the enemy has set for you. Fly now, yes, fly high now, up in the sky, fly, yes, now in the sky, fly high now. For the Bible said, fly high up in the sky and begin to soar, yes, soar right into your victory. Why? Because the Bible says, but they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up on wings as eagles. They shall run and not get weary. They shall walk and not faint. Well, God bless you. This is the Eagle Soaring High, Channel 2 Fireside Chat with Eagles. I am your host, Minister Antoine Williams, a.k.a. Eagle Soaring High. I am signing off. Uh, uh, I am signing off. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, to both of my channels, Eagle Soaring High Channel 1 and Eagle Soaring High Channel 2, Fireside Chat with Eagles. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. May God bless you. May He keep you, and may His love forever shine upon you. And until the next time, stay blessed and safe and in the arms of the Master. Enjoy the rest of your morning, your afternoon, your evening, or the middle of the night. Whatever time you may find this video, enjoy the rest of that time. In Jesus' name, I'll catch you in the next video. Stay blessed.